Okay, so this is a mind map for the short story Dead End. Now, a mind map is just a visual representation of your understanding of what you've read. So I am just going to kind of do my best here with my drawings. Feel free, you can use some clip art, you can do your own drawings, whatever you're comfortable with, maybe a combination of the two. For our purposes today, I'm just going to try and draw my own pictures. I don't expect the next great American masterpiece in art, but do your very best, okay? So for this story, I am going to start with our main character, Maria. So I'm going to just put Maria in the middle because that's what makes sense to me. You certainly can do this any way you want, okay? Alright, so I'm putting Maria in the middle. Now Maria's kind of torn here in some different directions. So in one sense, she really wants to go with these the cool kids at school, specifically Frankie. So I'm just gonna write Frankie's name. I think I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger just because Frankie is a little more important to her. Okay, but some other people that are in the mix would also be Sandra, Anna, Denise, and this Eduardo. Okay. And based on what we know about Frankie, she describes Frankie as this guy with kind of the slick back hair. So I'm going to just do my best and draw a person here who kind of wears this chain around his neck. So I'll probably do that. I don't like how that looks. I'm kind of picky. Okay, and she talks about his eyes. I'm not going to draw his eyes right now, but that's referenced multiple times. And just the fact that he has this kind of slick back hair. Again, I'm not very good at drawing, so you just do your best. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to draw his hair. Okay, so... she references that for the girls specifically, that school is not important. So I'm just going to kind of do a little school building of sorts. I'm going to label it school. So you can't really tell that that's a school building, right? It looks more like a house. Maybe I should change it. I'll change it. Do a little flagpole, right? I'll get my colors out because I have a feeling I'm going to need them sooner rather than later here. I can find all of the right colors. That is magical. Alright, so I'm just going to do my little flag here. Okay, so I want to add color. Again, this is showing I'm attempting something. I'm still going to label this school because it needs it. Let's be real. But we've got our windows here. Apparently it's only 2 levels because that's all I can fit on my little thing. But school is something that's not important to these girls. So I might just go like this and draw a line through it because it's not important to them whatsoever. Okay, and you can go in and add lots of like color, that sort of thing, to your pictures. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit, I think. I'm going to try here on the camera. Okay, so she talks about these girls, the fact that they are also, like, they like to smoke in school. So I'm going to just draw, like, my little picture here of a cigarette. I'm going to draw my little smoke. There we go. There's my smoke. That includes Frankie, because he's kind of like the dream for this Maria. Smoke. Let's try that end. That's kind of like lit up. Okay. Alright, and then I don't have all of the colors that I would like. Alright, so they're smokers. Which she kind of, again, she wants to be a part of this cool group. I'm going to try to do some yellow for Frankie's chain. She talks about his hair being dark, so I'm going to darken that as best I can. All right. So she's got this group. Now, the other thing that is sort of like pulling Maria in a different direction would be her family. All right, so I'm just going to put family here. Okay, and specifically, she has her father, who works really, really hard. Okay, I might even draw a picture of him here, but she also has her mother, and her mother has passed away. So I'm just going to kind of do like a stone here, a headstone. Alright, and so that has left Maria having to take care of her younger siblings, to try to kind of fill that role. Alright, so she also has here, I'm going to put kind of like a little family tree here. So here's Maria, and then her brother. And we know that the brother is, he is, what did I say, 13? Yes. Ooh, hello. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put that in there. All right, her brother, and then her little sister. They don't say how old this sister is, but she's, I mean, we know she's young. I'm going to give her some details here. Okay, and she's having a hard time with their mother's passing, and it's even commented that she's having nightmares, that sort of thing. So I'm going to make note of that, and I'm just going to kind of draw some little tears here. You know, this is like backwards, like the tears are going the wrong way, but I'm doing what I can. Okay, and then I might just say, on the side, sister has a hard time. All right, so that is my focus there. And so Maria is left trying to sort of fill in the gaps where she can, to try to like fill her mom's shoes. I'm not doing a very good job on my drawings, but I'm trying. They're a little bit better than stick figures, right? So, all right. So, and Maria is a senior in high school. All right, so I'm just kind of like make note of that. And then I might want to even include some little notes like, you know, like a little line here for both the brother and the sister, and put like that Maria tries to fill those shoes, okay? Okay, so she tries to fill mom's shoes. Okay, so the one thing that we know about Maria is that Maria made a promise to her mom and wants to fulfill her mom's dream, which I'm going to kind of represent with this cloud. And I'm going to write, keep mom's dream. Okay, and I might even add in some more stuff, like mom's dream is like college, and then like a doctor, or a lawyer, doing something important. So maybe for a lawyer, I might do like a little judge's gavel. This is like a really bad gavel, sorry. Okay, for a doctor, maybe I just do like a lab coat or something, or a stethoscope. Let me just try to do a lab coat because I don't know that I can do really any of it. All right. So, yeah, so we've got that. I just leave that like kind of, whoops, like that. So you want to just kind of draw some symbols to represent things as best you can, okay? We know that Maria is really, she likes this Frankie, so maybe I'll just draw a little heart, like she thinks she loves him, but she's not 100% sure. But when they're together, then they kind of go off. We have this scene where they're like parked together, and then they meet this strange woman. So I'm just going to do this symbol, and I'm going to fill her like little face with a tear because the woman is crying. They call her, let's see, like they make reference to her, to the woman that cries all the time. Did I spell that right? Yes. Okay. And that her baby had died, that she met this guy, and her baby, she killed her baby, drowned her baby, and she drowned it under the bridge, which is where they're near, where they've parked. And so Maria tells this story, and this is my bridge, and she realizes that she doesn't want to be like that. She realizes that Frankie really is this dead end. That's where he's headed. And Maria, she has her future planned out. She wants to keep her mom's dream. So I would do that, and maybe I would, you know, color this line here orange, because this is sort of a warning, right? A warning that, you know, things may not go as planned. So I'm just going to go through and color some stuff in, and that's what you will do on your mind map, okay? So it's a visual representation. Yours is going to be much neater than mine, but a visual representation of what you understand in the story. Good luck, guys!